Hey Cougars, happy Friday. So for Friday's workout, it's pretty fun today. It's called Deck of Cards. It is how it sounds. You're going to take a deck of cards. You should have some numbers on them. You should have some specific shapes on them. And the shapes of a deck of cards are going to match for what you pull out of the deck. So shuffle the deck up, and for every card that you pull, you're just going to go ahead and reference it to what it shows onto the workout of the day, and you're going to perform that movement for what it is that's on there. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead, 2 through 10 counts as the reps that are on there. We're going to count a jack as 11. We're going to count a queen as 12. We're going to count a king as 13, and we're going to count an ace as 14 reps. Now, it can get pretty lengthy in some of this workouts. We've got obviously 52 cards within the deck, and obviously the 4 different movements, and doing all those reps can add up quite quickly. If you're starting to feel fatigued from kind of it being the end of the week, today's supposed to just be a fun workout where you just choose to move for the amount of time that you choose to move. It's not also something to add on so many amounts of reps. We're talking, this could be around 150 reps of each movement to put you over the brink of feeling super sore for the weekend. So just kind of keep that in mind. So for today, the workout follows, I guess I should say, for the symbols are going to be as follows. So if you pull a spade out, that is going to be for goblet squats. So if you can grab some weight, and you can do a kettlebell or you can hold on to some dumbbells, but goblet squats, pick something light today. This isn't supposed to be a long workout nor a heavy grueling workout, so pick something for gentlemen, probably a 25-pound weight, maybe 30-pound at max. For ladies, or less. For ladies, maybe a 25-pound weight, or something less. That being said, please keep in mind too, you can do all these body weights. So a spade is going to be for goblet squats. The next symbol is clubs. Those are going to be burpees. The next symbol is diamonds. Those are just going to be butterfly sit-ups. And the next symbol is hearts, and those are going to be that single arm dumbbell snatch. If you have no equipment, please listen, because it's not the exact same thing. But for spades, you're going to do an odd object squat, where we talked about you can just do air squats with those. For a club, you're going to do actually an odd object ground to overhead. The hearts are going to be sit-ups, so the movements kind of got moved around, and the diamonds are going to equal burpees. So for that odd object ground to overhead, or in our case, that single arm dumbbell snatch, we're going to go over that real quick. Definitely make sure that you guys get a general warm-up in of about 10 to 15 minutes, and then a specific warm-up going through the movements. I would definitely warm up on some air squats today, and then some weighted squats if you're going to do the goblet squats. Definitely do some body weight, some inchworms, some small push-ups. We've been doing a lot of pushing this week, so just make sure shoulders feel good with those burpees you're going to do. Definitely go ahead and warm up the abdominals on those butterfly sit-ups, making sure everything feels good. And then for that single arm dumbbell snatch, remember that is a ground to overhead movement. Make sure you warm up on some deadlifting toe touchers first. Make sure you feel good on some slow pulls with the shoulder, whether that's single arms, we're pulling all the way up, whether that's with a PVC, whether we're going to go ahead and even do some upright rows with a band where I'm standing on it. We just want to make sure that everything's feeling really good in the shoulders. Again, all of these movements are supposed to be something fun today, so if you're starting to feel fatigued from lots of repetitive movements, like we've had burpees, a lot of pushing this week, bench over rows, stuff like that, and shoulders might feel achy, just skip out on this workout, okay? For that single arm dumbbell snatch, though, you're going to go ahead and bend down. Opposite hand's going to always remain off that leg. I'm going to bend down with an active back. I'm going to grab onto that dumbbell. My hand is going to face me like I'm doing a Michael Jackson move. Woohoo! And then when I get to the tops of the shoulders, I'm going to high five as fast as I can. As soon as I bring the dumbbell back down to the ground, I switch. I'm like Michael Jackson, woohoo! High five at the top, okay? So I want to make sure that you guys know we are looking for a braced belly and back for this movement. We are pulling something with the single arm off the ground and then touching high to the sky. One of the most important things is to stay at a light enough weight that we can make sure that we're pulling with our butt, hamstrings, and all the way down versus feeling like we're pulling weight with our back and I get into this really terrible position, and more importantly, it gets so heavy that I have to add a little bit of a counterweight, which is my hand on the opposite leg. We don't want that. So again, with that lighter weight, chest is up nice and tall, I'm going to pull and punch, and then I can switch hands if I want, but the rep only counts when I touch the ground. So that would be 1, pull to punch, I can switch. That was 2, this is 3, here's 4, and I can keep moving back and forth. If I have that odd object and I'm going to perform it in today's workout with that water jug, it's the same thing. For that odd object though, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure 2 hands are on this, and I'm just going shoulder to overhead. So again, grabbing down, active back, pull to punch, and touch the ground for each rep. If you do have some other items besides the dumbbell, a lot of people neglect to remember that you can utilize plates at home too, or at the gym. So this is just a weighted plate. You just hold it on either side, bend down, touch, and bring to the overhead lockout. So pulling from ground to overhead. This is a great, again, easy movement to incorporate in today's workout. I look forward to the questions, guys. Today's supposed to be fun. Let me know if you have anything. Thank you.